me.
The world's richest YouTuber, Mr. Beast, lives in an apartment not much bigger than a Lunchly box, although with a little less moldy cheese.
Do you actually sleep in your office?
Of course.
Yo, today we got a celebrity house tier list. You know what I'm saying? Some of these celebrities got crazy mansions. I got a mansion too though, bro. It's in Minecraft though, but it's soon to be in IRL, so don't roast me, bro. It's still a mansion though. It might not be IRL, but it's soon to be though.
From a mansion with its own airport runway to the smallest house you'll
What
ever
the
see.
heck?
This is the celebrity house tier list. Jay-Z and Beyonce have a combined net worth of $3.1 billion. And dropped
Bro, y'all know how much money that is? I could do so much with 3.1 billion, man.
The most expensive home ever sold in California. It
What?
also looks like a prison. Solid B tier. Aubrey Drake Graham bought a house in one of the richest
Oh, that
neighborhoods
Drake house
in
is crazy.
Canada. It was a mid-century, single-story modernist house designed by world-famous architect James Albert Murray. Drake wanted to tear it down. Locals begged him not to. So after deep consideration, he tore it down. He then built the Embassy, a house so
That's-
big it broke
bro.
several building codes and zoning regulations. S tier. Kim Kardashian bought a $20 million house.
Ain't gonna lie, bro. Drake's house is like, bro, I don't know, bro. That's a crazy house. How much y'all think that house is worth? It's gotta be worth like a couple million for sure. That's crazy.
Sorry, Chris, 60 million. Kim then converted it into something so ugly, it started to look more
the heck
like a
is that?
psychiatric hospital. It's not often you drop 60 mil on a house, spend a couple more millions doing it up, only for it to end up looking like this.
Man, that
They
joint's
were right when they
trash.
said money can't buy style.
They can't.
Kim's ex-husband
F tier
and
though.
up-and-coming rapper Kanye West took keeping up with the Kardashians a little too literally when he purchased the house across the street for $420,000 above market value. I'd say it's a strong A tier. Michael Jordan took only 12 years to sell his Chicago mansion for a humble $14,855,000, which is nearly half
14
the
million?
original listing
Bro.
price. A price he chose because the digits add up to his legendary jersey number, 23. The
Hey, that's
7-acre
fire,
home has
though.
a basketball court with his kids' names on it, an Air Jordan branded home theater, and front gates showcasing the number 23. There's also
Bro,
a clause
what?
prohibiting the buyer from selling or removing any of the house's furniture, designed to preserve the home's connection to Jordan. I mess with MJ, but to spend $15 million on a museum is a bit too much. C tier. Nicolas Cage decided
man.
that owning one house
15
simply
mil?
wasn't enough. In 2005, he dropped 10.5 mil on a Malibu beachfront property.
Oh, that's
15 million
smooth,
on
though.
a Rhode
That's actually-
Island countryside mansion, and another 8.5 million on a home in Las Vegas, just 4 weekends. He also bought
Bro collect the houses like Pokemon cards, dude. Like, that's insane.
2 medieval castles in Europe and a private island in the Bahamas for a combined 15 million. He's even got the
Jeez.
afterlife figured out with this pyramid gravesite, which
What
set
the
him
heck is-
back
oh.
40 grand. No
40
wonder
grand?
he went broke. If you can't live in luxury, then at least you can die in it. Mike Tyson may have bitten off more than he could chew throughout his illustrious career. He dropped 2.2
Bruh.
million on a solid gold bathtub for his wife.
2.2 million on a tub, bro. At that point, is it even worth using? Because at that point, it's just like an artifact, bro. 2.2 million for a tub. You know, you don't want to mess it up, bro. So, that's crazy. If y'all were rich, bro, let me know if y'all would spend 2.2 million on a tub. You know how many things I can buy with that?
Who divorced him a year later. $140,000 on 2 white Bengal tigers, only to end up paying 250 grand in compensation after one of the trainers was attacked. He even took care
Wow.
of 350 unique pigeons, which he paid 400,000 for pre-bankruptcy. But his biggest
For some
financial
birds.
mistake was his 2.7 million, 21 bedroom, 31 bathroom mansion in Connecticut with a full-blown nightclub, movie theater, mini casino, squash court, and a fully spec'd out commercial gym. And that's just
At that
the
point, bro, you don't even have to leave your house. You don't. You got everything you could always want in your house. You got a gym, you got a theater, you got a casino. A casino? Yeah, bro. I'm staying home all day. I'm not
Inside-
leaving.
Outside, there's a full-size basketball court, a swimming pool complete with a grotto, and
Look at
even
this.
its own lake with a lake house. The house set him back $700,000 a year in upkeep, with an extra $25,000 just to keep the grass mowed. So after taking L after L after L, Mike officially
Bruh.
sold the house to 50 Cent. It's a solid A tier, but it also made him go broke, so C tier. Curtis James Jackson III bought Mike's house because if you don't spend it, you know the IRS is gonna take it. He owned it for 14 years, costing him a total of $9.8 million in upkeep. He eventually
Jeez,
filed for
9.8.
Chapter 11 bankruptcy. A few months later, Jackson posted a picture of him with piles of cash spelling the word broke. It's a very
Broke,
solid
okay.
S tier.
Yeah, he's very
Rick Ross
broke.
owns a 100-room mansion with a sneaker closet bigger than my entire house.
Look at this shit, man. This shit don't even make no sense, man.
He just disrespecting all the
If you
shoes.
wanna
Wow.
get rich like the boss, then you've got to put in the work. And by work, I mean mowing your lawn. Mr. Ross saves $1 million every year by mowing his own lawn. 50 Cent, take note. William
1 million on landscaping, bro. What? I mean, if you got a big mansion, it makes sense. But Jesus, that's a lot of money for cutting your
Leonard
grass.
Roberts II gets a solid B tier.
Instead, I have a new challenge, okay? I want you to go grab your mom's debit card and donate all of her money to me.
The world's richest YouTuber, Mr. Beast, lives in an apartment not much bigger than a Lunchly box, although with a little less moldy cheese.
Do you actually sleep in your office?
Of course.
Being worth nearly $1 billion and sleeping
W
that
Mr.
close
Beast,
to
man.
where you
He's
work
like
out
super
should
humble.
be considered a crime. Solid F tier. In 2011, Johnny Depp.
I'll put that on
freaking
I'll put that on the A tier. Simply because he's Mr. Beast, bro. Like, he's humble, he's cool. I get an A. I
village
get an
in the
A tier.
south of France
S tier,
and
B
spent
tier.
more than $10 million restoring its buildings. He then listed it on the market for $26 million. Surprisingly, nobody wanted it. So what was the most logical thing to do? He bumped up the price to $55 million. Once a pirate, always a pirate. S tier.
I used to live here. I used to live here. My name is Jennifer. Jennifer Lopez. I used to live here.
Yeah, imagine
The
it.
block. The block that doesn't even recognize her anymore. Apparently, she still feels like a stranger in her current home. Because the mega mansion's back on the market for being too big. At $60 million, the house has 17 bedrooms, a basketball court, a pickleball court, a gym, boxing ring, and a
Yo.
150-degree zero-edge pool. I'd be more impressed if she said it was too small. John Travolta couldn't decide which state to live in, so he took the only possible alternative and bought an airport. Not feeling the Florida heat today, John? Just fly somewhere cooler.
Bro bought a
How
whole
much do
airport?
the pilots cost him? Nothing. John flies the planes himself. He was once
Imagine
shooting
that.
a movie in Tampa and would fly to work and back every single day. Some would argue this is bad for the planet. I'm not some people. B tier. Adele
definitely
wanted
B tier.
Sylvester Stallone's Rocky statue. Plot twist.
Mamma mia!
She bought his entire $58 million mansion just to get it. I respect the commitment. B tier. Dan Bilzerian
Imagine
turned
being that
earning
rich,
money
bro.
into an art form with his $200,000 a month rental compound in the hills of Los Angeles. What else did he like burning? Everything. The Bel Air Association was so fed up with Dan's crazy parties and constant pyrotechnics that they were considering pursuing legal action against the Instagram king. Luckily for them, he left, vacating.
These people in this video got way too much money, man. Like, you know what I'll do? 1 million? Y'all spending 1 million on bathtubs and stuff, man. You know what I could do with that? I could buy a house for 1 mil, you know? Then some, you know? So